Okay. Wow. Love it. Love it. Love it. We have the Ace of Wands. Okay. So, in terms of work, finances, career, this is all about a passionate new beginning. So, for those of you that have been looking to turn the page when it comes to, something new, when it comes to work and it comes to career, there's definitely an energy coming in surrounding you that will allow you to go ahead and do that. So, what you're going to want to do is have as much clarity as you can about your current situation and where you want to go, because there is something new that is coming in, something that is going to be very, very true to what your natural desires are, what you are passionate about. So this is very, very exciting energy that is coming in. All right, let's take a look here. Go any deeper. Okay, even deeper. What? Give some clarity on this. Okay. King of Cups energy. Yeah, so this is like, I love the King of Cups energy, especially when it comes in pertaining to work, career, and finances, because with the King of Cups energy, it says that, you have literally been working really, really hard over the past months, for a lot of you over several years, to have some real accomplishments. And so this is some really good, generous energy that's coming in. This is all about favor. This is all about the lap of luxury, having a lot more resources, cleaning up that, that credit history is finally going to be to the number that you would need it to be in order for you to do certain things, make certain investments, get into, new houses and cars, and it's like the lap of luxury, because in the second house, this is all about assets. Okay, this is all about security, stability, material gains. All right, and so the King of Cups definitely supports that. In our 10th house, we are more focused on things like career and purpose. So with the 10 of Cups showing up here alongside with this Ace of Wands, we are seeing that there is some really strong energy that's coming in to support. This could also be, for some of you with the King of Cups, someone that already has these assets and resources that could come in that will give to you generously. They're going to know about the projects that you're trying to get off the ground, but maybe you don't have the resources. Maybe you don't have the proper credit. There could be someone that comes in that says, listen, I already have this, because with the King of Cups, whatever he obtains in terms of assets and life lessons and the know-how, he gives back. And so either you're going to be in a position to do what you're really passionate about, and you're going to be able to capitalize off of that and live a very comfortable life, and you're going to be able to give back. And that's really important to you guys, Pisces, because you guys also, me being an Aquarius, and you're my neighbor, you guys love to really help and to contribute. So for a lot of you, you're going to be able to do that. For some of you, this is going to be someone that's coming in that's going to be able to give you a leg up. Someone that's going to be able to come in and show you how it needs to be done in order for it to be successful. Some of you that are going to have someone that says, you know what, you have done so much for me in the past. Let me give back to you. So there is some really generous energy that's going to be surrounding you in the month of June. So be looking out for that. And this is going to be something that you can take with you. Spirit is saying you can take and literally learn from it and pay it forward. So there could be someone that comes in that helps you very generously, and then you can be able to show up as the King of Cups and give back generously to those of you that have helped you, or even on a larger scale to the communities and the charities that are really close to your heart. So very, very good energy, Pisces, coming in, because for a lot of you, I know that there has been some struggles when it comes to finances, or trusting people and trusting that you can move forward. So this is very, very, very good to see here. Okay. There's one more message here. Love it, love it, love it. Three of Wands energy. Okay, Pisces. It's definitely time to plan. All right. Some of you have already planned, because the Two of Wands talks about putting a plan together, but then the Three of Wands talks about waiting for something to happen. Some of you have already planned, and now you're waiting for something really, really big to happen. So although this is the Three of Wands, I feel like a lot of you have a plan in place, or need to wait and not do anything until you see your plan actually unfolding. Some of you are watching as your ships are coming in, because you have put a plan together, and now you are able to see these things unfold right before your eyes. So I do see a new opportunity for you guys to jump ship, so to speak. Some of you are going to be taking a new direction. You're just trying to wait to see what that new direction might be. Some of you have been waiting to go back to certain jobs, or to see what project is going to jump off. Some of you have a lot of different projects that you've been working on, and you're like, which one of these are literally going to be the one that is the catalyst to the next phase of my life. So there is some waiting energy, but it has a positive tone to it. It's like you can honestly feel like something is coming, like a change is definitely headed your way. So you're standing in confidence, knowing that there is going to be a change here. So I love this energy for you guys here, because although you're waiting, it doesn't come off as waiting with anxiety or waiting with worry. You're standing firm, like, I know something is going to happen. I feel the favor. I feel like, there's something that I don't know happening in the background for me. And so as soon as that opportunity comes, I am going to jump ship. And some of you are waiting because you know that in order for you to move forward, you don't want to have the haste makes waste type of energy for you. I have to do this. I'm seeing that my candle is struggling. It's right in the struggle bus, y'all. And it's like, you know what? I have to change this out. But yeah, for some of you, you had been waiting in the past, and it was a very unsettling feeling for some of you. And now it's like you're waiting because you can feel the change. You can feel it coming. And so that is very, very exciting that you guys can have that posture. If you are someone that has been waiting for something and it has not happened, Spirit is saying the reason why it has not happened is because you have not been very clear about what it is that you want. Okay, you haven't had a clear plan in place. Some of you are jumping the gun, and it's like, okay, I'm waiting for something to happen, and it's like, well, you forgot step 2, which is to put a plan in place. So once you do that, once you are able to tap into what you truly are passionate about, this new passionate beginning will come into fruition for you. So I am seeing that here very clearly. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at the life purpose deck to see if we can get some confirmations for some of you. Some of you know exactly what you want to do, but it's like, I'm not quite sure. So let's see if we can get some confirmation. Some of you might be like, you know what? I didn't think about that. Now you got me thinking, Star. Is this something that I would like to do? Or there could just be messages in here that are that could definitely speak to you as to where you are in the process. But let's see what Spirit has to say. What Spirit has to say. And not all these messages will resonate with all of you. Yes. It says, let's go. Walk away from the situation in order to resolve it. Yes, some of you are in a situation, like I said, with career and work. Maybe you're in a career now that you thought was going to be the thing that was going to sing to your soul. And it's like, you know what? You need to walk away from this. Maybe you've been having a feeling like, yeah, this isn't it. And some of you have been like, you know what? I invested so much time, so much money. I couldn't just walk away from this. That would be a complete loss. Okay, well, you did learn a lot of lessons from that. And I don't believe in happenstance. So I think that there was some strengths that you did gain from being in that type of career, some knowledge, some skill. But it's time to go into a new direction. And for a lot of you, you know what I'm talking about. So don't be afraid to go into a new direction. Life is not set in stone. There's always going to be, you know, some form of changes. If you have been going to school and it's like, you know what, you thought about changing your major, or now that you've been at school and learning the things that you've been, it's like, I thought I was really going to like this. I thought I really wanted this to be my career path. And now it's like, is this too late? Spirit says, absolutely not. Okay, you have to be the author of your story. All right, so make sure you're being true to yourself and don't lock yourself into something that you feel like you're just settling for. Those of you that have not put a plan in place, have not really thought about what direction, but are like waiting for something to happen, like I said a few moments earlier, it's like, let's go. It's time for you to really start to think about what you want to do, because the ship is not going to come in and you're not going to be able to recognize it. Even if it does, you're just going to be jumping from ship to ship. So now it's time to really get serious about what it is that, you know, you ultimately want to do. All right. So we have that let go, you know, and for those of you, you know, this let go is like, let's go. That's what I'm hearing in terms of that. It's like, let go of the energy of, you know, just waiting. You need to let go of waiting, and you need to, you know, go in a direction. Okay. Let's see what else we have for Pisces. Yeah. Absolutely. Strength. It says everything you've experienced in your life has made you strong and courageous. Okay. I think I did a general message for you guys, a reading, I should say, for the month of May. And for some of you, you've had to have a lot of strength. There was a lot going on. And so, like I just said about, you know, for those of you that have been in other types of careers or other jobs, it's now time to use those strengths, like I just said, and turn those into real skill and courage to go into a new direction, or go into the direction of what really makes you happy. All right. So strength. Yeah. A lot of you are stronger than you think you are. Okay. A lot of you are like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this. And it's like, you absolutely do have the strength. Look at what you've endured thus far. Give yourself some credit, Pisces. All right, so you have writing here. You heal, inspire, teach, and entertain with words that you write. So for some of you that have been thinking about blogging, or you've been thinking about, you know, publishing a book, it's like, yes, now's the time. Some of you have not been feeling motivated to do it, or inspired, or feeling like you're not good enough to do it. And it's like, you know what? Let go again. Let go of these insecurities. Let go of comparing yourself to others, and really, really pull that strength forward, because a lot of you have a lot of good ish to say, and you could possibly heal others with that. You could teach others and educate people and entertain other people to a higher influence. So this, for some of you, I don't know who this is for, but for some of you that are watching, this is confirmation that yes, you definitely have words that need to be shared in a way of writing. All right, family. It says loving your friends and family is the central to your life purpose. Yeah, I think especially right now with what everything is going on, some of you have had the ability now, some of you, to not go back to work due to the pandemic. Some of you have been able to focus a lot more on friends and family, and you've been able to enjoy being around and being out in nature and, you know, just breathing for a moment and really, really spending that quality time with the people that you care about the most, where you may not have been able to. So it's like now is the time to embrace and to really know that right now, for some of you, you do need to wait. You do not need to be jumping out there and, you know, trying to get back and, oh my God, I got to find this job. Some of you are able to sustain because you have some savings or you have some money that has been coming in as a resource due to what everything has been going on. And it's like, stop panicking about, oh my God, when this money runs out and what am I going to do? I got to find a job. My job is shut down. What am I going to do for career? Should I go back to school, you know, right now? And it's like, some of you really need to focus on your family because there's some things that need to be structured there or nurtured there, or just, you know, really haven't had the time in the past to enjoy this. And so this, for some of you, is a blessing in disguise. So it's like, take the gift and really, really focus on your family for some of you, okay? Some of you do need to let go of that toxic work, that toxic job, obsessing over, you know, the company's got you working from home and you got to get this done, you got to get that. And it's like, you know what? This is just too much. I enjoy being in my workspace, but now that I'm working from home, I'm realizing this is not what I want to do. Some of you had always wanted to work from home. And it's like, I thought me working from home would put me closer to my family and I could do the two. And you're realizing, yeah, I really wanted to be home to be with my family. It wasn't about me being able to work from home. I needed to be home with my family. And you're starting to realize that. It's like, it wasn't about I needed to be home to work because maybe, you know, childcare, or maybe, you know, you thought that working from home was going to make you feel better because you were able to do them both, where your real focus was your family. Okay. Because some of you are working from home and you're still not able to really be with your family because you have to answer phones. You have to look at emails, you know, you're on phone conferences, and it's like, I'm still home and I'm still not able to focus on my family. I don't know who that's for, but that just came through. So let's move into this. All right, so let's take a look at your finances here. The money. Show us the money. What is the situation with Pisces pertaining to their finances, pertaining to their money? Okay, yes, we have the Magician. All right. And I love the Magician so much because this is all about manifestation. So it's like, a lot of you already have the resources, you already have the skills. There's nothing to this other than you being able to make it happen. A lot of you might be looking into the law of attraction. A lot of you, you know, might be doing other things to bring in energy that will allow you to open up new opportunities. And the universe is saying, yes, continue to do that. Some of you that haven't been doing that, it's like, it's up to you. You can do whatever it is that you want to do, Pisces. Like, all you have to do is do it. And for some of you, it comes down to making a plan. For some of you, it's getting your mindset. Okay, this flipped earlier. I was like, where did it go? Yeah, we have this Justice card here. Okay, So this is all about legalities for some of you. Some of you, when it comes to finances, and you're looking for a case to see if it's going to sway in your favor. For some of you, that is going to be the case. All right, you literally are going to make this happen. Some of you, this is all about getting things balanced. Okay, some of you have been unfairly affected when it comes to money. This could again be something that has had to happen with, has happened is what I'm trying to say, from family members, or it could be, your employer. This could be unemployment, but things are going to balance out when it comes to your money. There is going to be extreme favor that you have in terms of money finally coming in, or the money that is due to you.